Wrong me not, nor wrong yourself, to make a bondmaid and a slave of me, that I disdain. But for these other gods, unbind my hands, I'll pull them off myself. Yet all my raiments and my petticoat, or what you will command me will I do, so well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors here I charge thee, tell whom thou lovest best, see thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet beheld that special face which I could fancy more than any other.
Minion, thou liest, is not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have him.
Oh, then belike, you fancy riches more, you'll have Gremio to keep you fair.
Is it for him you do envy me so? Nay, then you jest, and now I will perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I pray thee, Sister Kate, untie my hands.
If that be just, then all the rest was so.
Why, how nowadays must grow this insolence? Bianca, stand aside, poor girl, she weeps. Go ply thy needle, meddle not with her. Why dost thou wrong her that did never wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence fails me, or I'll be revenged.
What, in my sight? Bianca, get thee in.
What, will you not suffer me? Now I see she is your treasure. She must have a husband, and I must dance barefoot on her day. And for your love to her, lead apes in hell. Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
Was ever generous as grieved as
Good morrow, neighbor Baptista.
Good morrow, neighbor Gremio. God save you, gentlemen.
And you, good sir, pray, have you not a daughter called Katharina, fair and virtuous?
I have a daughter, sir, called Katharina.
You are too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You wrong me, Signor Gremio. Give me leave. I am a gentleman of Verona, sir, that, hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest within your house, to make mine eye the witness of that report which I so oft have heard. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you a man of mine, cunning in music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences, whereof I know she is not ignorant. Accept of him, or else you do me wrong. His name is Lydio, born in Mantua.
You're welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Catherine, this I know, she is not for your turn, the more my queen.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Mistake me not, I speak but as I find. Whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
I know him well. You're welcome for his sake.
Saving your tale, Petruchio, I pray, let us that our poor petitioner speak to Beccari your marvelous forward.
Oh, pardon me, Signor Gremio, I would be fain doing.
I doubt it not, sir, but you will curse your wooing. Neighbor, this is a gift grateful. I am sure of it. To express the like kindness myself that have been more kindly holding to you than any, freely give unto you this young scholar, that hath been long studying at Reims, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages, as the other in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio. Pray, accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But, gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir, the boldness is mine own, that being a stranger in the city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, and to Bianca fair and virtuous, nor is your firm resolve unknown to me in the preferment of the eldest sister. This liberty is all that I request, that upon knowledge of my parentage, I may have welcome amongst the rest that woo, and free access and favor is the rest. And toward the education of your daughters, I here bestow a simple instrument and this small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, then their worth is great.
Vicentia is your name, of whence I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vincentio.
A mighty man of Pisa. By report I know him well. You are very welcome, sir. Take the lute. And you the set of books. You shall go see your pupils presently. Halal within. Sirrah, lead these gentlemen to my daughters, and tell them both these are their tutors. Bid them use them well. We will go walk a little in the orchard, and then to dinner. You are passing welcome, and so I pray you all to think yourselves.
Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You knew my father well, and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Then tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands, and in possession 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survive me, in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, that covenants may be kept on either hand.
Ay, when the special thing is well obtained, that is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing, for I tell you, father, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded, and where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. The little fire grows great with little wind, yet extreme gusts will blow out fire and all. So I to her, and so she yields to me, for I am rough and woo, not like a babe.
Well, mayest thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
I to the proof, as mountains are for winds, that shakes not through, they blow perpetually. I pray you do, I will attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail, why then I'll tell her plain. She sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown, I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute, and will not speak a word, then I'll commend her volubility, and say she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny to wed, I'll pray the day when I shall ask the beam, and when be married. But here she comes, and now, Patricio,
Good morrow, Kate, for that's your name, I hear. Well, have you heard but something hard of hearing? They call me Catherine that do talk with me.
you lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate, and bony Kate, and sometimes Kate the curse. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate. For dainties are all Kates, and therefore Kate, take this of me, Kate, of my consolation. Hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtues spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved? In good time let him that moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at first you were unmovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A joint stool.
Thou hast hit it, come sit on me.
So are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such shade as you with me, you mean?
Alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee, for knowing thee to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should buzz.
Aim for a turtle as he takes a buzzard.
Come, you wasp, I faith you are too angry.
If I be washed, must beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
If the fool could find where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail?
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails, and so farewell.
What, with my tongue in your tail? Nay, come again, good Kate, I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So you may lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms?
A herald, Kate? Oh, put me in thy books.
What is your crest, a coxcomb?
A combless cock, so Kate will be my home.
No cock of mine, you crow too like a craven.
Nay, come, Kate, come, you must not look so sour.
If it is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab, and therefore look not sour.
There is.
Then show it me.
Had I a boss, I would.
What, you mean my face?
Well, aimed of such a young one.
Now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
Yet you are withered.
'Tis with cares.
I care not.
Nay, hear you, Kate, in sooth you scape not so.
I have fight here. Let me go.
No, not a whit. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, and now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not look askance, nor bite the lip as angry wenches will, nor ask thou pleasure to be cross in talk. But thou with mildness entertainst thy lures, with gentle conference soft and affable. Why, does the word report that Kate doth live? A slanderous world. Kate, like a hazel twig, is straight and slender, and as brown in hue as hazelnuts, and sweeter than kernels. Oh, let me see thy walk. Thou dost not halt.
Go, fool, and whom thou keepest command.
Did ever Diane so become a grove as Kate this chamber with her princely gate? Oh, be thou Diane, and let her be Kate, and then let Kate be chaste and Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
It is extempore, from my mother wit.
A witty mother, what was else her son?
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Catherine, in thy bed, and therefore, setting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your father hath consented that you shall be my wife, your dowry agreed upon, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn, for by this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me thee well, thou must be married to no man but me. For I am born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate, conformable as other household Kates. Here comes your father. Never make denial. I must and will have Catherine to my wife.
Now, Senor Patricio, how speed you with my daughter?
How but well, sir, how but well. It were impossible I should speed amiss.
Why, how now, daughter Catherine, and your dumps?
Call you me daughter? Now I promise you have showed a tender fatherly regard to wish me wed till one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian and a swearing jack that thinks with oaths to face the matter out.
Father, 'tis thus. Yourself and all the world that talked of her have talked amiss of her. If she be cursed, it is for policy, for she is not froward, but modest as a dove. She is not hot, but temperate as the morn. For patience she will prove a second bristle, and Roman decrees for her chastity. And to conclude, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
Hark, Mr. Shrew. She says she'll see me hanged first.
Is this your speeding? Nay, then good night our part.
Be patient, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargain twixt us twain being alone, that she shall be first in company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate! She hung about my neck and kiss on kiss. She vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Oh, you are novices. 'Tis a world to see how tame, when men and women are alone, a meek-hocked wretch can make the princess shrew. Give me thy hand, Kate. I will unto Venice to buy apparel against the wedding day, provide the feast, father, and bid the guests. I will be sure my Catherine shall be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we.
We will be witnesses.
Father and wife and gentlemen, adieu. I will to Venice. Sunday comes apace. We will have rings and things in fine array. And kiss me, Kate. We will be married a Sunday.